And joining us for more is Ndubuisi Nwokolo. He's a managing partner and chief executive at Nextier SPD, an international consulting firm working in Nigeria and the African region. Welcome back to the programme. Firstly, how can the Nigerian government effectively bridge this gap and deliver tangible welfare gains to struggling households?
Thank you. Good morning. There are a couple of things we have to look at here. First is to say that Nigeria need to know what is our size. We have issue of determination here. We last did our census in 20 years ago, which is in 2006. So we do not even know the number of the struggling households. So how can you design a program that could be able to target this? That's where to start first. Then secondly, I think we have a problem of conception, which is we are looking at pro-poor policies as a symptom. Why we're not looking at it as a structural constraint? So we have an issue here. The issue is not about growth. The issue is about production. The issue is about income, and the issue is about employment. So if we're able to target these three, then we will have a question and answer. So these three are lacking. So that's why you see that even when the government is claiming there is growth, the growth does not reflect in the households. An average Nigerian is still saying things are difficult, and this is what we see.
Right, and capital inflows have surged by over 80%, but 95% of that is hot money through foreign portfolio investments, with direct investments sitting at just 1.3%. So why are international investors still so hesitant to commit long-term capital to Nigeria's physical industries?
Again, this very question is not only even about Nigeria. This is across most sub-Saharan Africa. Currently, you have over 66-point-something% of the sub-Saharan African population living below the poverty line. And this is against about 19.3, 19.5 globally. So every investor, even local or international, wants return on investment. So how can you be investing where you're not sure what will happen? So that is one. So, and then secondly, when it comes to Nigeria, like you see, is currently going through a lot of political and economic reforms. Our political economy analysis shows us that market understands risk, but market does not understand uncertainty. So the uncertainty of most of these reforms means that people will want to stay away and look at what is happening. The hot money can come in because most time they are short-term investment. They take up their money, they go. But if you're going to invest over a long time, like what Dangote did, it needs you to take that bold risk. So until they are sure of where the reforms are going, they might not jump at investing. But let's look at how things unfolds within the next 2-3 years.
And on the ground, food and energy inflation remains stubbornly high despite broader disinflation trends. And without massive government subsidies, which have recently been phased out, how can small businesses and ordinary citizens survive these soaring costs?
That's where government need to be more creative in their pro-poor policies, especially knowing that Nigerian economy has about 60% of the players being in the informal sector, So most of these small businesses that you talk about are in the informal sector, and they make use of these things. So one thing they should do is to look at how they can do a lot of mass transportation. Some states are doing it, like Abia State, like Lagos, like Enugu State. Mass transportation programs can help to bring down the prices. And then secondly, the construction of rural roads is one thing they can do. They're equally doing this with the investment they're getting from like the Chinese government, but they should target where the food are coming, like states like in Benue, in Kaduna, make sure you link them to the urban areas so that, this will help you reduce your post-harvest loss and then bring food into the urban areas. This will help. Once the transportation price can drop because the roads are getting better and you use mass transportation to support, this will help at least fill up the gap in the short term.
Right, Ndubuisi Nwokolo, great to have your analysis. Thank you very much.